Good morning, dear students. I am Dr. Srinivas Bhattini, Professor of Chemistry in St. Peter's Engineering College. Today we are going to discuss about the impressed current cathodic method. Impressed current method. We can say impressed current method. Impressed current method. So what is meant by impressed current method? Before going to this topic, we have to discuss what is we learned yesterday. Yesterday, what we discussed. So that is sacrificial anodic method. Sacrificial anode method, we discussed that. In the sacrificial anode method, one is base metal, another one is the active metal. The base metal means slowly the corrosion is slowly transferred into the anode, active metal, through wire. So the active metal will rust and base metal will save. In that we have discussed in the last video. That is sacrificial anode, anodic method. And now what is meant by impressed current method? How can you explain this one? So among these two, one is very important question. One will come in your examination. These two methods are corrosion control methods are very important topics among these three. So definitely one should be there in your examination. Okay. So sacrificial is completed. Now today we have to discuss the impressed current method. So what is meant by impressed current method? An impressed current is applied in opposite direction. Always, what is that? The impressed current. Impressed means applied current. Applied current. This is the applied current, for example. So, applied current. Applied current. Or we can say impressed current. Impressed current or applied current. Impressed current or applied current or impressed current is applied in opposite direction. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. To nullify the corrosion current. So this is corrosion current. Corrosion current. This is the corrosion current and this is the impressed current. So when we applied, so to become nullified. Mean and convert the corroding metal from anode to cathode. So convert the anode to cathode. Anode to cathode. Convert the corroding metal. What we corroding metal? Convert the corroding metal. Corroding metal from anode to cathode. So this is just impressed definition. So what is the definition once again? An impressed current is applied in opposite direction to nullify the corroding metal, to nullify the corrosion current, and convert the corroding metal from anode to cathode. This is called the impressed current method. The impressed current is slightly higher than the corrosion current. The impressed current means this one is slightly higher than that. This is the higher, this is the lower. So slightly higher than this one, the corrosion current. Thus the anodic corroding metal becomes cathodic and protected from corrosion. So let's we look the one diagram, then definitely we can very useful. So how it form? So we will look one diagram, that is For example, underground pipes are there. Underground pipes. For example, this is the underground pipe. Okay, underground. So it is connected to the what? This is the gypsum backfill. So backfill. This is the underground pipe. Underground pipe. This is an AC current. We can say AC current. AC current. Okay. This is a anode graphite. We can use the anode. A simple graphite, one cup. This is the backfill, gypsum. And here what happened? The pipeline, when connected a wire, this wire, here, which one is corroded metal and which one is the anode, which one is the. So here the AC current is called what? Impressed current. This is the impressed current. When impressed current is coming to opposite direction, so this is the which direction? This is current, corrosion current. Corrosion current will the corrosion current is up. What is that? The in impressed current is applied in opposite direction, to nullify the what? Corrosion current. So this is the anode is having the one graphite rod, and is completely filled by the gypsum powder. Okay. And here what happened? So our this metal, so this will be protected. This pipeline is an iron metal or base metal, so protected by currents. So mean external power is applied. Impressed current mean external power is required, whereas sacrificial, the external potential is not required. So always its advantages than disadvantages are more. Mean extra current we have to use in this method. Okay, this is one method. Okay, now surface coatings. We have to look the surface coatings. So in this impressed current, just definition, one diagram. This is enough for 3 marks question. Only 3 marks. So what is meant by impressed question? Definition and one diagram you have to write. The definition is simply that impressed current is applied in opposite direction of the corrosion current to nullify it. So that is the definition. So mean that anode converted into the anode converted into the cathode. So this is the diagram. Okay. Next, surface coatings. Surface coating. Surface coating. We know the surface coating, the common and oldest method of protection of a metal. It's an old method. Is surrounding by surface coating. So can you give me the one example surface coating? It's a painting. Isn't it best example? So nowadays different types of coatings came. So mainly there are the metallic coating and organic coatings are there. So mainly what? Metallic coating and organic coating. Two types. The surface coatings are mainly two types. One is the metallic coating, another one is the organic coating. The coated metal isolates the metal from its corroding environment. So what is that? The metal, when the base metal, when we want to coating this the base metal, we have to coat by metallic or organic. Organic coating means paintings. Metallic coating means direct spray of the metal. So what are the requirements for protection? The coating applied must be chemical inert to the environment. So it should be chemical inert. The coating must prevent the penetration of the environment, so that it should be penetrate. For example, we are painting the iron, so that should be penetrate the matter. I mean, coating must be prevent the penetration of the environment. For example, this is the iron rod. Okay, iron rod. Then we have to paint it. So this is the environment. So what inside is the iron rod is there, outside is the organic paint is there. So that the paint is act as a will prevent the corrosion, mean the metal never penetrate with environment, because the paint is the organic paint is present between the metal and environment, between the metal and environment. So the coating must prevent the penetration of the environment. So the metal is used for coating may be placed under different categories are there. So metals which are anodic to the metal, that is a metal. Above the hydrogen, below there. Just before I told you the hydrogen is there, that is depend upon the above the and below the hydrogen in electrodes. Above the hydrogen and below the hydrogen. So that is important. So the metals used for coating may be placed under two categories. So one is what galvanic series. We know that in this metallic coating, two things are there, above and below. Metals which are anode to the metal, that is metals above in the galvanic series. For example, so this part is what? Anode. Above the galvanic series, the metals which are anode to the metal, that metals are in above. For example, lithium, sodium, potassium, above the galvanic series. The metals which are cathodic to the metal, the metals below in the galvanic. This is the cathodic metals. So below the metals mean copper, iron, silver, gold. So the below the hydrogen, fluorine. So that two types are there. The metals used coating may be placed under these two categories. Above the below, mean above there is anode, below is the cathode. So two things we have to remember. Okay, now functions of metal protective coatings. What are the functions? To protect the metal from corrosion, to import the aesthetic sense on metal surface, mean metal surface to be clean. The import the specific mechanical or physical and electrochemical properties. We have to see the metal is mechanical or physical and chemical properties. To give oxidation resistance and thermal insulating properties. Thermal, so oxidative or thermal. Thermal condition are there, oxidative condition. That is the function of the metal properties. So what is so we have to, before going to do this, before going to paint or before going to the metallic coating or organic coating, so what we have to do? So we have to clean well. So how to clean? That's solvent cleaning. So what type of solvent? So remove oil and grease of the metal. For example, we have to remove before coating. So remove the oil or dust, whatever grease are present. So completely fatty substance are present. We have to use the organic solvents like naphthol, carbon tetrachloride, toluene or benzene. You have to use to clean the all grease will remove. By that is a solvent clean before going to do these coatings. Okay. Now alkali cleaning alkali mean that is a base cleaning, sodium hydroxide or sodium trisodium phosphate, soaps or wetting agents we have to clean with. That is the alkali cleaning. And then picking or etching. So remove the scales, for example. So many scales are there. We have to clean or rub or pick it. So remove scales which are adhering to the metals. So except aluminiums are impressed in acid or picking solution. So some of you have to clean with using acids, or some don't use the aluminum. For example, aluminum you have to react with acid and it will corrode. Okay. So this is about the what we have discussed it. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss the application of some metallic coatings. Application we have to, that is important. So today what we have discussed, that impressive current method and surface coating. In surface coating there are the two types, metallic coating and organic coating. And before going to this coating, so we have must clean the metal with proper solutions. What are the solutions? Acidic solution or basic solution. Why we are doing all these things? Why we want to do? So that is our motto is what? Corrosion control. We have to control the corrosion. You have to prevent the corrosion. So how we can prevent? So somebody doing painting, organic painting. Some the especially the cars and lorries are what is the metallic coating, metallic spray, to protect the what? To protect the corrosion. The metal should be the basic metal should be very nice, because it will give strength many years. If we protect the corrosion, then it will give the more strength for many days. It will be very useful for many days. So that is more important to prevent the corrosion. So by doing so we will see the applications tomorrow in class. Okay, thank you very much.